What is up, you all? We're back with another Terrifier 4 video. Before we get into it, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So we just found out some updates with Terrifier 4, from casting to shooting dates, the area they're going to be shooting in, and when will they start shooting. Coming from K over on Twitter, big shout out to K with this update coming from productionlist.com. We found out that Terrifier 4 shoot dates will be this September of 2025 through October 2025, and the location will be in New York. We found out the description of Terrifier 4 being a concluding installment in Art the Clown saga reveals Art's origin and mythology around Sienna Shaw. And we find out obviously the cast: Phil Falcone, producer; David Howard Thornton; Lauren Rivera; Damien Leone, which we already knew. Now this is actually very interesting because we just saw a couple months ago that Damien actually revealed that he was writing a script for Terrifier 4, and he talks about, you know, Art the Clown's backstory being revealed, saying how epic this one will be compared to the other ones. It's going to be thrilling, and they're just going to go there in this Terrifier. Now we also have been hearing Damien go back and forth saying that he's going to do, you know, like 2 more Terrifier films, but lately it's been seeming like, you know, the 4th one is going to be the finale. It's going to be the concluding ending for the Terrifier movies. But I've been watching, you know, interviews with Damien, and he's just basically been saying that he's, you know, going to keep the movies going as long as it's, you know, some story left for him to write. He feels that Art the Clown can be put in a lot of predicaments, which I agree, especially after seeing him be in a Christmas and holiday environment. It definitely shows me that Art the Clown can literally be in any type of scenario, any segment when it comes to this character, because he just has so much life to him. Now, one thing I'll say is, with them shooting in September and October, it kind of has me just curious, is this going to go back to that Halloween feel, how it was in Terrifier 2, where we're seeing Halloween decoration, fall leaves, or is it going to be just set in a different time and, you know, zone for Terrifier 4? But the fact that they're shooting in September, October, the leaves are going to be orange, and, you know, the Halloween decorations are going to be out. So maybe we're going back to the Halloween feel. I'm not mad at it because I liked how Terrifier 2 looked. I like the feel of it. I love the Halloween shop scene when he goes in there with the glasses and we see Sienna at the counter. But overall with this, man, I'm not going to lie. You know, I think with Terrifier 4, even if it's not just a final film, I will not be mad because we love seeing Art the Clown. But in that recent video I just posted, I showed you all an interview where Damien said that he's not going to try to give us a 2-hour and 40-minute finale movie. If it comes down to it, he's going to split the movie up into 2. So basically a Terrifier 4 and a Terrifier 5. We know how it ended off, where basically Sienna's cousin Gabby falls into the pits of hell with the magical sword that actually, you know, is the problem for Art the Clown, that can take out Art the Clown, and she falls in his pit with the sword. So now Sienna doesn't have the sword, but Gabby has it down there with her in hell. So obviously Gabby's going to have that to protect her. We also find out that, you know, in an interview that Damien says that we're going to be focusing on Sienna trying to get back to her cousin Gabby.
Sienna is sort of left in a predicament where she has to try and figure out a way how to rescue this other character. So that's going to be one of the interesting things to explore moving forward. And when I wrote part 2, I knew almost immediately where I was going to end.
And just seeing how she's going to get back to her. And, you know, obviously she's going to have to go back to the gates of hell to get involved with Gabby again. I really do hope that it's nothing where Damien just shows that, hey, she's here in the alley with newspapers. She found her way out. I hope that we get to see the origins of hell and where Art the Clown comes from. We also found out at Texas Frightmare, coming from a content creator named 3C Films, he interviewed Damien, and Damien revealed that Art the Clown's backstory will be revealed in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Loves you. Just a small teaser. Just one word for Terrifier 4. Something, buddy.
Oh my gosh. First of all, huge fan of the channel. You guys are amazing. You're amazing. You know I'm a big fan. I know this word gets used a lot, but it's going to be epic. It's not going to disappoint.
Oh, I know it's not.
You're going to get Art's backstory in the first
15 minutes of the movie. 15 minutes? Oh,
yeah.
That's good to know.
Which I think is very interesting because we know that we found out that Arthur Clown in the first Terrifier was just a regular serial killer. He wasn't, you know, supernatural at that point, so he took himself out and he revived himself back in Terrifier 2. So it's going to be interesting to see his story. For me, I think his story is going to start back where the pale girl got unalived in the circus. I think he's going to be involved in that. You know, they said that her parents were mimes. We saw her mother in Terrifier 1. So I think it's going to be something that's surrounding that, if you ask me, but I can be wrong. Overall, I cannot wait. You all know your boy loves the Terrifier movies. We will be covering each and everything that's Terrifier related on the channel. Any updates is going to be crazy. I cannot wait to see the updates coming from Damien and just seeing everything going on with the Terrifier team. And I can't wait to see how this plays out. We obviously know there's going to be something where Sienna's going to have to go up against Arthur Clown. Her dad's going to be involved, obviously. And one thing I do want to say is we see in a scene where it's brought up about this blaster man. Now, y'all know I've been talking about Jonathan coming back as the pale boy, but what if it's something where Jonathan actually comes back as a good entity to help actually Sienna from the other side take out Arthur Clown, being that he is actually Blaster Man. We see Blaster Man actually taped on a door behind Sienna. So I don't know, maybe what if he comes back as this Blaster Man that, you know, Sienna was talking to her dad about? Maybe Jonathan comes back and that entity or version of himself, because we saw that Sienna, you know, she stepped into the drawing character being her in the warrior costume. So what if now that Jonathan's on the other side, he's Blaster Man, he's going to help his sister take out Arthur Clown and these demons? But I could be wrong. So yeah, you all comment down below how you feel about everything in this crazy Terrifier 4 update, and make sure you turn on noty bells and smash the like button so you'll be notified every time I drop a Terrifier video, especially with some updates coming up soon, obviously with them filming. Definitely turn that on. But with that being said, I want y'all to hit me up on all my social medias at ILIKESCARY, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.